Have you ever wondered how the most beautiful angel in heaven became the greatest enemy God ever faced? Before he was called Satan, before he was the accuser, he was something completely different. He was a radiant, powerful guardian who stood near the very throne of God. But a single shift in his part changed the entire story of creation forever. Before the fall, Satan wasn't a monster or a creature of darkness. He was an angel of pure light, described as brilliant, wise, and perfect in beauty. Many believe he held a role like an archangel or cherub, trusted with high authority. He walked among the stones of fire, meaning he stood in places of divine presence reserved for the few. He was gifted, elevated, and created with a powerful purpose no human has ever seen. But even in heaven, surrounded by glory, a seed can still grow. Pride doesn't start loud. It always begins quietly, as a subtle whisper in the heart. For Satan, admiration slowly turned into self-worship and desire for more. Beauty, meant to reflect God, began reflecting himself instead. He looked at his own glory and believed he deserved a higher place. He wanted to rise above his purpose, above his rank, and eventually above God himself. The very first sin didn't happen on earth. It happened in the heart of an angel. His rebellion didn't begin with a battle. It began with a decision deep within him. A quiet declaration formed in his spirit: I will ascend. I will rise above the Most High. That single thought cracked heaven like thunder and shook the balance of creation. He began influencing other angels, whispering doubt and promising them power. A third of the heavenly host believed him and joined his rebellion. Then heaven erupted as loyal angels confronted the traitors who betrayed their creator. Light clashed with darkness as the first cosmic war unfolded in heaven. At the center of it all stood the angel who dared to challenge the throne of God. The rebellion didn't end because Satan overpowered heaven. It ended because God judged him. There were no negotiations, no discussion, and no opportunity for redemption. Jesus said, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven, describing the moment perfectly. His fall wasn't gentle or slow, was instant, violent, and absolute. The angel who tried to rise above the throne was thrown beneath it forever. From the highest honor to the lowest disgrace, he fell with devastating force. When he hit the earth, everything about his nature changed. His light became darkness, his purpose twisted, and his identity became the adversary. When Satan realized he could never return to heaven, his anger turned toward humanity. If he couldn't defeat God in heaven, he would try to break God's creation on earth. He brought temptation, deception, and rebellion into human hearts just as it began in his. To Satan, every human soul became an opportunity to strike at God. Every downfall, every sin, and every wound became a form of revenge. His goal isn't only to destroy us, but to hurt God through the ones God loves. Satan fell because of pride, rebelled because of envy, and became the enemy because of hate. But none of these things rewrite the final outcome or the destiny written by God. A day is coming when the enemy meets his final defeat, not through rebellion, but by God's judgment. When that day arrives, every lie, every attack, and every shadow he cast will be erased forever. A fallen angel's story will end, and God's story will remain victorious for eternity. Follow Tiny Seed Bible for more biblical mysteries.